Welcome back, YouTube. This is Fahuvelgats with Bravo Foxtrot Gaming. We're continuing a series of tutorials that we're doing on the missions that you will find within the Bravo Foxtrot Gaming servers. This one being BFG A3 Wasteland Altis. What we have on tap today is a enemy outpost. You can see to my left there, 267 meters away, you could see there was an AI that just got obscured behind a building. There are some sentries already out in the open, but behind that building there is going to be a enemy outpost. So somewhere behind this building, and you can actually see the lampposts of it right there out in the open. So that's going to be where the actual enemy outpost is. There's going to be anywhere between 7 to 10 AI, probably more in the 10 range. There's going to be sentries outside, as well as 3 or 4 AI inside, and 4 AI inside that are going to be on 50 cal guns. This one I definitely recommend you do with 2 people. However, I only have myself today to get this done. I do have an off-road vehicle here with a 50 cal on it. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to try to approach this on foot and complete it on foot, because I think that's how most players will do it, or at least that's my take in all these missions that I've been doing. I'm trying to do this as a bare bones what it takes to do the job right kind of situation. So we are going to get out of our off-road here. We're going to check its contents, see if we have anything that can maybe assist us in getting that done. Let's see what we got here. We've got a number of weapons crates that we've collected. See if there's anything that can help us get this done. Let's see what's in this one. Alright, this one not really going to help us too much. The Claymore might not be bad. Tell you what, let's put our PC, let's put this in here, and let's go for the RPG. And the reason I say the RPG is I don't need a good lock to fire that. So that might actually help me out here. RPG with a high explosive missile. Might not be a bad way to approach this. Damn it. I didn't actually put that back in the truck. You can see all these weapons crates from all these missions that I'm doing with you great YouTube nation out there. I'm actually I'm actually collecting them, as you should as well, to put them into your base, or use them in the future for whatever it is that you might be doing. I don't really see anything in here that's going to help me out. Let's load that back in the truck. What I'm looking for is some grenades. This is really what I would like. I'm not sure I'm going to get that though, but we're going to try. See what's in this one. Nothing. Oh, some mags for my rifle. I'll take those. So we're going to have to go with the RPG. That's going to have to be good enough for now. Let's get in here. Let's not waste our fuel. Let's drop this sucker off right here, and let's get into this objective. Let's make sure we have full mags. Let's get a base range to target. It's about 160 meters. Let's dial our scope down. Let's take it all full auto because we're with the Mark 18. And let's get into this. Okay, like I said before, there's going to be about 10 AI, 4 of which are 50 cal gunners, and I can see one from here. Situational awareness is always a good thing in these. Like, if you're just new to this game and you're playing it for the first time, I can remember when I first started playing this game, I started playing the actual what do you call it, the non-multiplayer, the story mode of it. and I was absolutely lost. I had no way. I came from Battlefield. I was like, how do I identify targets? How do I see these guys? I don't have a mini-map. I don't have... But after you play it so long, you just get used to it. Like, for instance, I see right there, that little speck. I don't know how it is. My brain has just managed to pick up on stuff like that. And I can tell from here that that is the actual... That's the 50 cal gunner sitting in the 50 cal of one of the corners. And we're actually going to take him out because he's going to be one of your high-profile targets. You're not going to want those guys to stick around, so you're going to want to cap them and make sure they go off quick. So let's get behind this little house over here because shooting him has definitely raised awareness. There's going to be 3 more like him in those gun emplacements. Rewards for this are going to be 2 very well stocked weapon crates, and as you saw on the actual airport patrol mission that I took down, I'm actually going to steal all 4 of those gun emplacements that's in there. I'm going to put them in this truck because that's going to help us make quick work of some other missions later on down the road. So if I can actually complete this and get my hands on those weapons crates, or rather on those gun emplacements, I mean, that's fantastic. That's going to be worth it far more to me than anything else I can take away from this. A little bit of sloppy shooting on my part. They're definitely aware of me, and they've kind of got a key on my position. I probably shouldn't be here any longer. I should probably reassess my location. There's one guy out there. I think I can probably get him before he gets me. Always be scanning the terrain, and always check your flanks. I mean, these guys can come out of nowhere and get you. You know, be very careful. And also, once you've counted a 50 cal gunner and you shot him, you see that the AI is not beyond getting back into those. It's not like there's one guy who's coded to be in that gun. If another AI approaches it, there are provisions in the coding. They will get in that 50 cal emplacement and they will engage you. So don't always assume that once you've taken that gunner out, that you're done dealing with that threat. That threat is still very real, and it's there. You've got to deal with it consistently. You always want to know where those gun emplacements are. Never want to be downrange of them, or you always want to make sure the AI that are arming those are dealt with handedly. I see one guy out in the open there, but I'm very leery about just popping up and engaging him. Let's see if we can do it, though. I see him there, but I'm not able to get my scope on him. That's the problem with third person sometimes. What you see is not always what your gun can see. There we go. Alright, good kill. He's done. Let's see. There's one more gunner, and luckily we have a bar between him and us. However, I just boffed that shot. Now he knows I'm there. Check corners. They will flank. So always check corners. Just because the backside of this building was safe before does not universally make it safe. It can become unsafe very quickly. You'll notice I've been making heavier use of the thermal weapon sights. Alright, so we're kind of in a badass position here because we kind of drew his attention the other way. He's looking that way, and that gives us the opportunity to, boom, take him out. And we just got an objective complete. This is actually a different configuration. There were only 250 cals in this one. There are 4 in some of the other ones, but this one I'm guessing there were only 2. So I'm going to bring my truck up here, and we're going to take those gun emplacements from them. and we are going to take those weapon crates away. I'm not going to show you what's in the weapons crates. At this point, if you've watched these series of videos, you know what's in those weapons crates. It's the same basic standard things. It's going to be a series of small arms fire, and it's going to be ordnance and rockets. And I mean, that's all there is to it. This one, I would say, risk versus reward. If you've got 2 people and there's not a lot of missions up, yeah, definitely take it. You know, if you're wanting to build a base, this is a great one to take because those 50 cal gun emplacements are absolutely fantastic. I recommend them. The gun emplacements come more into play when you start taking down or figuring out how you're going to take down some of the convoys. Now, the large money shipments and the heavy money shipments, they're not always ideal, but if you start going after the truck convoys, being able to get into one of those and just open up on them with that, I mean, it's a very, 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 very impressive show of force that allows you to get those done pretty quick. But yeah, other than that, that's all there really is to this objective. If you have any comments or questions or anything you would like to add or you would like to see done differently, or you think there's a better way to handle it, please feel free, as always, put something in the comments. If you would like to see this mission done in some of the other random configurations, let me know. I can definitely do that for you. Other than that, have a good one, YouTube.